Hi, I am here. I am here to tell you some amazing tips to make your Thanksgiving day awesome. Hi. So I'm Melody Moore. I'm a health and wellness coach. I'm a photographer. This is Joseph, my youngest. I also have a 5-year-old. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I work from home. I'm very lucky, and I have some awesome tips for you today. I'm going to start with the food photography. So, number one tip for this, you want to take pictures on Thanksgiving of your food and post it on Instagram. Get that food in some natural light. Get near a window. Take it outside for a second if you have a porch or a terrace, or just, open up the door even and take a picture of it right there with the door light. Natural light makes everything look so much better. And I suggest that for people as well. When you're taking pictures of people, your family on Thanksgiving Day, try to get them near a window or even outside if it's nice. Think of how you want to compose the picture, what kind of a story you want to tell. Are you telling the story about Thanksgiving Day with your family and your friends, or are you just telling the story of the food? So that makes a difference. If you're just taking a picture of the food, that's a different feel than if you're taking a picture of the tablescape and people sitting around it, your family reaching for seconds, hands in the picture, that sort of thing. So get creative and tell a story with your pictures. And zooming in with the phone is never a good idea. It reduces the quality of your picture when you use your fingers. See, if I do this with my fingers on the screen, that will zoom in on the subject. Well, don't do that. Actually zoom in with your arm. That makes it a much nicer picture. Yeah, we'll create a much better picture for you. Now, filter or no filter, I say no filter for your food images. Unless you have a certain look on your Instagram page, then use the filter that goes with, the look that you have going. You want to be consistent. If you have an Instagram page and you have a certain look, then use that. But otherwise, I would just use if you have an iPhone, use the little magic wand. When you go into edit, there's a magic wand, and I like to use that on a lot of my pictures just to brighten up the colors a little bit. It might add a little more contrast. It just zhuzhes them up for you a little bit without you having to do anything but pushing a button. So that's kind of cool. And you can remove it if you don't like it, so it's no big deal. All right, so those are the photography tips. If you missed my photography tips, you're going to have to watch this later from the beginning. So here are my tips on how to feel great on Thanksgiving Day. Okay, please do not fast. If you starve yourself the entire day until you eat your meal, you're shrinking your stomach and you're going to gorge on the food. And then your stomach is going to be smaller than it would be if you had eaten earlier in the day, and you're going to feel terrible. You're going to eat more, and your stomach is going to be smaller. So it doesn't work. So definitely have breakfast. Do not skip breakfast. Have a snack. Like if your meal is around 1 or 2, definitely have a snack because it's a long time between breakfast and your Thanksgiving meal probably. And then plan on having something light for dinner later if your meal is in the afternoon. So, next tip, get some exercise. One of our favorite things to do, if it's not a nice day outside, the kids haven't been able to get to the playground, they didn't get enough exercise at school, you can kind of tell. And this is a fun little thing to do. With everybody. You can get everyone in on this. So you could play this game. This is a superhero training game. So all of the adults are the superheroes, and then all the kids are superheroes in training. So anything goes. You can make them do anything this way. It's so fun. So you could have them do push-ups, sit-ups, run around the house 10 times, run backwards, run on your toes, do jumping jacks, burpees, do downward dog, whatever, anything you could think of, because it's part of their superhero training. So they're pretty much willing to do anything to become a superhero. I do recommend getting outside if it's nice. Go for a family hike, go for a walk. If you're doing an exercise program, like if you're in one of my challenge groups, right now we're doing Core de Force, and that's a program that I'm doing right now, and I still plan on doing my workout Thanksgiving morning because I know it's going to make me feel better for the rest of the day. I suggest doing the same, whatever workout was planned for Thanksgiving Day, to do that workout. If it's not possible, then you can take Thanksgiving as your rest day and do your scheduled workout on your rest day. But definitely get in some kind of exercise. It's just going to make you feel better. Earn the turkey. Actually, earn the pie. And speaking of pie, I suggest that you have all the pie. Eat all the pie. You know how you can eat all the pie? Is by, well, if you have lots of pies at Thanksgiving, say you have pecan pie, apple pie, that's my favorite, pumpkin pie, what other, I don't know, any other kind of dessert there might be. They're usually pies, right? So take tiny pieces of each one of them, and you can try them all, and you can eat all the pie. I've been doing that for years. It's my favorite thing. I will have all the desserts, please, but just take small little pieces. Then I also suggest that you should eat, if there's certain, like maybe you don't like turkey. Don't put a lot of turkey on your plate just because it's Thanksgiving. If your favorite thing are the mashed potatoes and the stuffing, eat more of those and not as much of the turkey. Just, don't gorge yourself on the things that you're not really jazzed up about, and you probably won't overeat. Also, another trick is to take a salad plate and put all your whole Thanksgiving dinner on the salad plate. You can still get a little bit of everything on the salad plate. And then definitely go back for seconds, because a salad plate actually, filling it up twice probably isn't even as much as filling up a normal dinner plate once. So it's a way to go back for seconds, and you get to try everything and say, oh, I really like this Brussels sprout casserole, actually. I'm going to go back for seconds for that. You never know. You might be surprised at what you end up liking. So try it first. And my last tip for making your Thanksgiving Day great, I recommend trying a few healthy alternatives if you want to. A lot of people are doing cauliflower substitutions these days. It's very popular right now. You could do a cauliflower stuffing. You could make mashed potatoes with cauliflower. Well, you don't use mashed potatoes, but it's the same idea. I highly recommend, though, trying it first. So tomorrow or Wednesday, trying out this healthy alternative, because it might be great, but it also might not be so great, and not worth all the effort of making a healthy alternative. So I suggest trying out anything that's like really new to you, that you're not sure is going to go over that well. All right, so those are my tips, you guys, and if you came in on the middle of this, then please go back to the beginning and get the photography tips. But I wish you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I'm so grateful for all of you. And if you like this, please comment, please like, please share it. We love all of that. And I hope you like my new hairdo. I turned 40 on Sunday, and I was really excited about changing it up and trying something new. So I will be back hopefully on Mondays with more tips and motivation, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.